Hi, Taurus. Welcome to your bonus reading for the month of February 2025. If you're not familiar with me, my name is Laura, aka Baby Curl Tarot, and this reading is basically a thank you for those of you that engaged with my general monthly readings earlier this month. You guys were one of the top zodiac signs that engaged with my videos, so this is just my way of saying thank you, giving back to you and giving you a little extra love this month. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to start off with love messages, and then I'm going to do a general reading kind of towards the end. So for those of you that are interested in knowing about love, this is your chance. So I'm going to go ahead and start with this love oracle deck, which is super fun. Spiritual team, love oracles. What messages do you have for the Taurus collective? What messages do you have for the Taurus collective? Now, just because I'm recording and releasing this video in February 2025 does not mean that this can't resonate for you if you're seeing this at a later date. This is a timeless reading. It just happens to be coming out in February 2025. All right, so first card, we have Joan of Arc. Only settle for eternity. Love and faith will defeat violence. Be not afraid of fire and arrows or anything that may come. Okay. Whew, warrior energy. Love that. She said, listen, listen, if it's not fighting for me, if it's not going to war for me, I don't want it. Oh, and we're gonna be together forever, okay? At the bottom of the deck, we have Zelda Fitzgerald. He'll only be bored if you are boring. Life always needs a little drama and lots of dancing. Think only of today. Why worry about tomorrow? Interesting. Okay. This is very Taurus energy. The Zelda Fitzgerald character. Okay, so take what resonates. This could be representative of your energy, which is kind of what I'm getting. I feel like a lot of you guys are very much adventurous types of people. You're very active. You're very social. You're very, what's the word I'm looking for? Firm in what you believe. Okay, so Joan of Arc being very pious in her Christian beliefs, going to war for that, to protect that. This is somebody that's very, very, very steadfast in what they believe. Whether that means that go hard about your religious beliefs, or maybe you are just very, very much involved in like social aspects. Okay, Zelda Fitzgerald, 1920s flapper energy. She's very social. Okay, she loves to party. She likes to be seen with her friends. She has a lot of money. Okay, so she likes to live life to the fullest. And I feel like both of these energies say that. It's like go hard or go home. Like you're only going to be bored if you're boring. We have one life to live. YOLO. Kind of a thing. So cringe. But that's what I'm getting. It's like you guys are very vivacious, very adventurous, very like, hey, if we're not doing something fun, like I don't want to do it. And I want someone that's going to be with me to go through these adventures with me forever. Okay. Interesting. I love this for you. And maybe this isn't your energy, Tauruses. Maybe this is someone that you are coming into contact with. Okay. Let's see. Another thing I just heard is some of you guys could be very opposite sides of the spectrum. Someone could be very dedicated, okay, to committing to this relationship, wanting to go the distance, and someone is like, I just want to have fun. I just want to have fun. I don't want to think about tomorrow. And that could be two very different perspectives that you're trying to pull together. Interesting. All right, let's pull a tarot and see what comes up. Spiritual team, Divine Feminine Tarot. What messages do you have for the Taurus collective regarding their love lives? What messages do you have for the Taurus collective regarding their love lives? There we go. All right, what do we got? Knight of Pentacles reversed. Okay. Eight of Wands reversed. Yeah, you guys feel stuck. Knight of Cups reversed. Oof, damn. Okay, Eight of Cups reversed. Excuse my French. Oh, man. Some of y'all feel like you cannot pass go and collect $200 if you wanted to in this situation. Y'all feel stuck. Things have slowed down. There's no progress. It almost feels like one person is ready to move to the next level in the relationship, and so the person is like, no, I'm good. I'm like, I'm just chilling, like Zelda Fitzgerald. Um, I just want to have fun. I just want to be free, and I'm not too interested in settling down. And the other person, this Joan of Arc energy, where this Knight of Pentacles energy is getting a little frustrated with this Knight of Cups in reverse. It's like, well, I kind of want to move forward, but I can't because I feel a little blocked. I feel a little stuck. And I can't move on because I want what I want with you. And this person's like, oh, okay, well, if you're going to hang out, like, there's drinks at the bar. Like, they're just so not in tune with what this Joan is. Very water and earth energy. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if this person was an air sign, even though we have the Knight of Cups in reverse, but you could be dealing with a water sign that's non-committal. But I also get air energy or fire energy with this Eight of Wands in reverse. Yeah, it just feels like we're having fun. Why ruin it? Like, why stop the party? Like, you're Debbie Downer. Oh gosh, Tauruses, what is going on here? We have the Lovers in reverse. We have the Eight of Swords, more stuck energy, Nine of Swords, and the Magician. Oh geez. Oh geez, you could be dating a Gemini. I got Lovers and I got the Magician. I knew air sign energy was in here somewhere. And then we got Swords on Swords on Swords, which I believe is also Gemini energy. Some of you guys could be dealing heavily with a Gemini. Or a Pisces. Or a Sagittarius, maybe. All right. Yeah. It just feels like this person has you stuck. Like, you don't know what to do. You cannot make a decision to like move on or keep trying if you like to save your life. And it's very frustrating. It's very stressful. It's like, I don't know what I'm going to do. Like, I have dreams of having a family, settling down. And I really love this person. I really care about this person. But it doesn't seem like they want the same things that I do. And maybe you're almost in this energy of like trying to get them to see or value in the type of life that you want, okay, for the future. But they're very much like, yeah, I mean, maybe like I'll think about it. Maybe they're being kind of vague on where they want to move in terms of this relationship too. So maybe that's confusing for you, maybe in a way that they are kind of the one keeping you stuck because they're not being decisive. Lovers in reverse. So maybe they're the ones that aren't being decisive. Again, take what resonates. It's going to be different for everybody, but that's essentially what I'm seeing here is this person is just not, if I were you, Tauruses, honestly, if you were the ones being stuck, and kind of being kept in the situation, I would try to find a way to distance yourself from this person until they figure out what they want to do, because it feels like it's a little manipulative. It's not a healthy situation. It's not allowing you to move forward. It's not allowing you to pursue the things that you want in a relationship. And it's causing you more stress and worry, and honestly just kind of wasting your time. You know what I mean? I just don't know if there is any way that this person is going to move forward. Yeah, I think honestly for your sanity, and again, take what resonates. Maybe you're the other energy, but if you are the other energy, like, let this person go. Don't be selfish, please. Let this person go. You know what I mean? It just feels like you guys are two very opposite ends of the spectrum, and it's not working. Could this work in the future? I really could not say. I don't necessarily get that from this person, though. I feel like they're very much this energy. So I don't know if they could ever become, interested in commitment or long-term commitment. I honestly don't know, but I honestly don't think that you need to stick around and wait to see, because then, 5, 10 years down the line, what do you end up with? unhappiness, missed opportunities to have something that you actually want. Okay? Like, no, no, let's not do that to ourselves, Taurus. All right. Very specific message. I'm going to go ahead and move on, excuse me, to the general messages. And see what else we can find out for you. I'm going to go ahead and reshuffle this deck off camera, and I'll be right back. All right, Tauruses, let's see what general messages we get for you guys. Spiritual team, Divine Feminine Tarot, what general messages do you have for the Taurus Collective at this time? What general messages do you have for the Taurus Collective at this time? Mm-hmm. New set of nails. I'm struggling. It's been a while since I've had them this long, so bear with me. Okay, what do we have? The Hanged One. Judgment in reverse. Okay. What else? Page of Wands reversed. The Tower. Huh. And the Fool in reverse. A lot of major arcana. Some big life themes. Very interesting. Some of you guys may be reflecting on something that recently happened, a big tower moment. May feel like your life kind of crumbled and fell apart or blew up, however you want to look at it. Okay, some of you guys may be reflecting on some not so well-informed decision making. Okay. It could also feel like, the consequences of your actions, fuck around and find out kind of a thing. Like you weren't ready to take on whatever it was that you were trying to take on because you didn't build the foundation that you needed. It wasn't strong enough. Okay. So it does feel like some of you guys tried to pursue something or start something, whether that's a new project, a new company, a new relationship, and it literally fell apart or blew up in your face because you went into this with a lot of enthusiasm, a lot of hopes and dreams, but not a whole lot of like solid things to back it up. Does that make sense? This Fool card in reverse definitely says like you were not prepared. You did not go into this well prepared. I'm just going to leave it at that. So take that how that resonates. So a lot of you guys may be doing a lot of reflecting on this. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. We have 3 of Cups, 7 of Swords reversed, 4 of Pentacles reversed, the Star, and the 6 of Cups reversed. Interesting. Yeah, there were definitely big dreams. Big hopes, big dreams. Okay. You saw that. I don't know how to put it. Big shiny pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, and you're like, oh, I'm gonna go get that. But you didn't see the cliff that you were literally running towards. Okay. So it's like you had blinders on. You didn't see the signs. You didn't see what it was that you were missing in order to make it happen. It's like trying to go mountain climbing and not having any gear, not having the right shoes, not having the rope, the carabiners, the water. Like you went in there and was like, you got like 3 feet, 4 feet, 5 feet, 6 feet off the ground, and you're like, oh, wait a minute, wait a minute, maybe you fell. I don't know. Take what resonates. It's just, oh my God, why can't I think? It's an analogy. Thank you, Spirit. All right. So essentially what I'm seeing is you climbed up a mountain without being prepared, right? And then you came tumbling down. Now, I'm not saying it's not possible for you to do this thing that you set out to do, but you definitely got to be a little bit more prepared. You need to do your research. You maybe need to get with a community that can help you point you in the right direction of things you need to know. 7 of Swords reversed. It felt like you guys tried to cut corners for sure. Try to cut corners, or you tried to avoid doing certain steps for the sake of maybe saving money. Yes, cutting corners. We don't love it, but it's here. It's right here. I see it. I see what you did there. So I feel like there's definitely something here that you need to learn a lesson from for sure. Um, and I think there is an opportunity for you to try again if this is something you want to pursue, but you definitely have some lessons to learn. You definitely have to get out of this kind of naive mindset of like things will work out for me no matter what. If I have the audacity or the tenacity to just pursue it, even though I'm not ready, um, it'll just come together. No, not in this particular case. It's not going to just come together. Um, so you need to definitely work on those foundations, those things that are going to help lay that, um, that baseline that you can build off of. It's like building a pyramid. If you start with a very small base and you try to go out this way, you're going to teeter totter and crumble, right? That's literally what the tower is. If you spread out and you have a large baseline, a huge foundation, and then start to go up, you can reach that pinnacle, that goal that you're trying to achieve. So Taurus's bottom line, there is a community, there is a group of people I feel that is out there to kind of help get you in the right direction. There also could be a group of people that you need to avoid that encouraged this type of behavior or this lack of preparedness. Okay. This childish thinking almost. So just obviously take what resonates. It's going to be different for everybody. But I feel like you need to get with the right people. You need to get in the right mindset in order to make this dream a reality. It's time to grow up. It's time to put in a little bit more effort, a little bit more planning, a little bit more preparedness. Okay. It's time to get prepared. Very interesting message. Tauruses. Wow, 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 wow. Interesting. Okay, that's a very specific message, I feel like, for somebody out there. I hope that resonates. I'm going to go ahead and move on to the oracle section of the reading. Now, this could tie into what I've already talked about so far, or it could be just completely different messages, just things you need to know. Spiritual Team, Moonology, Manifestation Oracle. What additional messages do you have for the Taurus Collective at this time? What additional messages do you have for the Taurus Collective at this time? All right, top of the deck, we have New Moon in Libra, Know You Are Loved. This came out for Aries too in their bonus reading. I feel like Spirit is saying you are supported, okay, in whatever you want to pursue. So know that there's no sense of disappointment except within yourself, okay? It is what it is. But people definitely want to see you succeed. So like I said, I feel like there is a community with this Three of Cups here. There is a community here that wants to see you succeed, but is also well versed in what it takes to succeed. Does that make sense? So maybe listening to that community is really going to help push you in the right direction. For those of you in terms of like that love message from earlier, like, yes, you are loved, but I feel like it's not the type of love you are looking for. So I feel like this is a message in saying that you deserve the love that you desire. Okay. You are loved, but it's not necessarily the type of love that you need or want. And there is someone out there, maybe someone that's already kind of in your energy that could be that type of person that you need. Does that make sense? At the bottom of the deck, we have full moon in Aries. Cool your emotions. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. Page of Wands in reverse. I should have picked up on that. This Page of Wands in reverse could have been a very reactive, could have been very reactive. Okay, so it could have been something that you did or said. Like, let's say you are an influencer, or you are attempting to be an influencer and trying to grow your brand and your what's it called? Your status online. Does that make sense? Some of you may have not been prepared for the trolling online, and so you reacted in a way that like really did not take well with the community that you were trying to establish yourselves in. Okay, and being newer to this community, like, people are going to be a lot more critical, people are going to be a lot more loud, and it's also going to affect you more and make you feel like you cannot succeed in this community or in this space. Now, you don't have to be an influencer, but I'm just saying, like, reacting could have been part of this. Okay, so being aware of how you react to things, and not only that, but how things are going to affect you, is going to be an important lesson to learn, and a strategy that you're going to want to work on when something gets to you emotionally. How are you going to handle that so it doesn't blow up in your face? Okay. Tauruses, I feel like you guys are, at least, in more of like a stereotypical sense, I feel like Tauruses, you guys are very well known for being very stubborn, um, and sometimes being like very difficult to calm down when you're angry. So I think that is fitting for a lot of you that maybe identify with that. And in that sense, like, people do love and care about you, even though you reacted in this way. So some of you guys may be doubting your ability to be loved now that you've kind of shown this side of yourself. And I think people still are cheering for you and still love you. You still have a community out there, but you definitely just got to take responsibility for, what happened, and learn from it and grow from it and move on and do better. Really, that's the biggest thing, is learning from your mistakes and doing better. Right, Tauruses? All right, spiritual team, daily crystal inspiration. What additional messages? Whoa, hello. A couple trying to escape. What additional messages do you have for the Taurus collective at this time? What additional messages do you have for the Taurus collective at this time? Alrighty. What do we have? Smoky quartz, let it go. Let it go, Elsa. Let it go. Okay. Listen, it's never too late to make your dreams happen. And one mistake does not define your entire life. I'm speaking especially to those of you who are under the age of 30. Okay. One mistake does not ruin your life. It does not define your life. Life does move on. Okay. Things do improve. But again, you just got to learn the lesson and move on. And you got to let go of those emotions of guilt or being overly self-critical, and just get through it. Now, I know that's easier said than done. Trust me, I am someone who's very self-critical of myself. So when I feel like I make a mistake, like, especially when I was younger, I used to be just so hard on myself. Like, I used to put myself into a depressive state over, like, oh my God, people aren't going to like me. Oh my God, like, I'm this and this and that. And then self-sabotage comes out of that. So definitely try to work through those feelings, those emotions, and that lesson, and just try to move on as best as you can, as fast as you can, because you can easily put yourself into a depressive state or into a state of self-sabotage, because once you start to think, oh, I'm trash, or oh, I'm this and this and that, then you just start to approach life as like, well, if I'm already trash, then what's the point in being better or trying to do better? Okay, and that's where things really go wrong, really go south. So try to avoid holding on to that, uh, self-critical part of the learning process. What else? Bottom of the deck, we have agate, get back into balance. Yeah, that's all it is. It's just taking that time to, again, learn the lesson, say, okay, I'm going to do better. I'm going to improve, and improving isn't a linear thing. It's not like all of a sudden you learn the lesson and now you're a better person. Like, you're going to still fumble and like make mistakes. So just be patient with yourself, love yourself. As a friend of mine who is also a Taurus used to say, be kind to yourself, be nice to yourself. Okay, that goes a long way, like in how we speak to ourselves, even in times of, hard lessons. Like, it really makes a difference. It really makes a difference. So be nice to yourself. Remind yourself that you are doing the best that you can. You've learned the lesson, and that you are just working on being better. Okay. All right, let's move on to the next deck, a deck I absolutely love. And I'm going to read from the guidebook from this one because I don't have all these memorized. But let's see what this deck has in store for you. Spiritual team, Untamed Elemental. What additional messages do you have for the Taurus collective at this time? What additional messages do you have for the Taurus collective at this time? All right, Scorpion. Very interesting. Taurus is Scorpio is the exact opposite sign from you on the zodiacal wheel. And I know this card very well because it's come out for me a lot in the last year. This is getting more in tune with our physical world, pleasure as well. So taking joy and pleasure in interacting with our physical world. Okay, you can take that how it resonates. I will read from the book on this one, but I just happen to know this one because it's come up so much for me myself. At the bottom deck, you have the Swan. Ooh, okay, Grace. She is beauty. She is grace. Very much Venusian energy. My Tauruses, you guys are ruled by the planet Venus. So I'm loving this. It's a little sugar and spice. All right, I'm gonna pull. I'm gonna read from the guidebook. So give me a second to get to these pages and see what these messages are for you. All right, we're going to start with Scorpion. Scorpion medicine arrives when you need to recommit to your passion for earthly life. The soul evolves through your bodily experiences, which are adorned by many wholesome pleasures. It's time to embrace them. With her deadly defenses, Scorpion is not encumbered by a fear of passion. In fact, it is her attraction to intensity that keeps her safe. Call upon Scorpion when your own passion feels pale and allow her to guide you through the night toward the dawning of fresh enthusiasm for your human experience. That's what it is. Okay. I feel like you guys may have lost passion for whatever it is that you're trying to pursue because you took such a hard hit. You may be like, I don't want to get up again. Like, I got kicked really hard by that horse. Like, I don't want to get back on that horse. And Spirit's like, no, it's okay to do what you love and be passionate about this. But you also just need to be aware of the reactionary part of yourself that maybe is standing in the way of you pursuing this dream, this goal. I apologize for the truck backing up, by the way. A lot going on in my apartment complex today. So if you hear some noises, it's inevitable. It is what it is. But taking pleasure in what it is that you do, genuinely loving what you do is so important. Having that passion is going to keep you going even when you don't have the motivation, when you don't feel like you have the energy to do it, getting up, making that content, going to that job, like whatever it is, like when you feel like the world has beaten you down, like remembering why you do, why you started this in the first place is going to be so key. And I've literally had to tell myself that for the last few months to a year. It's like remembering why you do what you do. I love reading tarot. I love astrology. I love root work. Have I always had the time or energy to do it and make content for it? No, but I've always in the back of my mind known that I want to do this. And so maybe I take some breaks. Maybe it's a year-long break, maybe it's a couple-month break, but I come back and I do it. And I've been doing it for the last few years and I love it here. So I may not have a huge following. I may not, always say the right things. My content quality or my videos may not always be the best, but you know what? Damn it, I love this. And that is what keeps me going because it's not about the results. It's not about the success. It's not about the fame. It's not about the income. It's about the fact that I love what I do. And I feel like that is what you need to focus on in terms of whatever it is that you are pursuing here. Does that make sense, Tauruses? Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at the Swan. All right, Swan indicates the presence of a soulmate. To sound, sing, and be reflected by the sonnet and voice of another, this is a rarity. Whether this person has arrived into your life as a romantic partner or not, they have something to offer you on a quantum level. You made an agreement with them long before you were born to serve each other in this lifetime. Bless this one, for they are here to help you cultivate the elegance of your spirit. I love this for you guys. And this goes back to that romantic reading. If you are not happy in a current situation that you are in, or you don't feel like it's going in the direction that you want in a romantic partner, it's time to go because there is someone out there that is going to give you exactly what it is that you need. And like I said, for some of you, they're already kind of in your energy field. They're kind of like in your periphery. But you can't see them and you can't you can't start something with them because you're locked into something that isn't for you. Does that make sense? I feel like for a lot of you that are kind of stuck in something with someone else and it's not moving forward, like you need to give either an ultimatum and be like, hey, listen, we either need to lock something in or I'm going to head out because this is not making me happy. This is not where I see myself in terms of a romantic partner. Um, and I know that there is someone out there for me that can give me what I want if you cannot give that to me. And just be like, listen, it is what it is. Like, I gotta move on. Okay, I gotta find my person. For those of you that maybe didn't resonate with the love reading, I feel like a lot of you are either going to be meeting your soulmate very soon, or you already have, and you're starting to build with them. Okay. Love that for you guys. All right, final deck of the reading. This one's a little bit unique, Tauruses, because this is a divine time oracle deck. So this is going to give us some timing messages. So if you want to know when you're going to get that raise, when you're going to find your partner, your romantic life partner, when you're going to get that job offer. I don't know. I think I already said that. But this is a good time to see when that might be happening for you. So I want you guys to go ahead and get a question in your mind, hold that in your mind, meditate on that for the next couple of seconds here. I'm going to go ahead and start pulling, but hold that question in your mind. Okay, so that way I can tune in and get the answers for you that you guys need to know. So if you need to pause the reading, go ahead and do so, but I'm going to go ahead and start shuffling and pulling the cards, okay? Spiritual team, what final messages do you have for the Tauruses regarding their question? What final messages do you have for the Taurus collective regarding their question? When will this be happening? When can they expect this to take place? Divine timing is at play. Well, gotta love that, don't you? Of course, we know that, Spirit. I hate when, okay, I get frustrated too. Like, I come to you for answers, Spirit, not for more Yoda messages of like, like, well, yes, it's coming. Okay, but when? It's coming. Like, what? Okay, so I understand the frustration, but divine timing is at play. Everything happens in its time. Okay, so just be aware of that. And look at that, bottom of the deck. Obsessing over timing creates blocks. Okay, so letting it go, easier said than done. Trust me, I'm one of those people that obsesses, especially when I'm very excited about something or someone. Like I get obsessed over when is this going to come together? When am I going to get this? When? So the more you obsess over it, unfortunately, the longer it's going to take. So just be open to it. Focus on yourselves. Focus on working on yourselves. Okay. Focus on bettering yourselves in any aspect. Okay. Really just take this time to focus on you. Spirit's saying, like, we just want you to be ready for when it's ready for you, because there is definitely like a sense of like, if you aren't ready and the perfect situation lands in your lap and you're not ready, like it can be a disaster. So Spirit is saying, just take your time, focus on you, and it'll come when you're ready. Okay, Tauruses? I really hope you enjoyed this reading. Please leave a like and a comment if you did. Share maybe with another Taurus or someone that you think may resonate with this reading. And don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more videos from me in the future. Again, thank you just so much for taking the time to watch this reading. I hope you have a wonderful day or week, however long it is until I see you again. And I do hope to see you next time. Bye.